Oh yeah, sexy biscuits. Nice.
Long was 1975. A YouTuber on the rise. Reviewing games late at night and sometimes friends. But Long Boys Bros 1975.
Hey YouTube, Normal Post 1975, and welcome to another Fat Friday video, a series of videos where I take a look at some of the more interesting things you can find to eat in the high street. Very much looking forward to this. Did not know this was a thing. Also looking forward to the fact, the mad's gone already, that I don't have to do any cooking today. It's not so much Pavlov's dogs, it's more like Pavlov's kennel, because I've been in my car. I wasn't properly downtown. I've come all the way back from KFC via the bypass, the Long Ashton bypass. This means nothing to you, to make sure I could get home as quickly as possible to still enjoy this food while it is warm. Well, you know what it is because you've read the title. It's KFC new chicken bites range. So I got a message on my phone this morning from my buddy, well actually yesterday, but I didn't check my phone yesterday. My buddy Troy at work, who keeps his eye out on, for things that are hot for me to try, not just in this series of videos, but because he knows I very much enjoy hot food. So if you do watch this, Troy, thank you very much. I know you do occasionally watch my Fat Friday videos from time to time. So we have been to KFC, and I have had their bites before. It was either last year, maybe it was even the year before. Maybe it was last year actually. I think it was possibly after lockdown when they reopened. And they had Nashville hot bites. I'm dying. Which were really, really nice, but they weren't hot. And the other one was some sort of, was it Tennessee? Honey barbecue or something like that. They again were very, very nice. But I don't know. They market them as this amazing thing. They are obviously a side dish, but like I was disappointed because the Nashville hot bites weren't hot, and then at that point it didn't really matter that the barbecue bites weren't anything because hot food. I was very disappointed the hot bites weren't hot. But they sold very well. So these are side dishes. I've just noticed that this is going to take some work. I wonder what the lady behind the counter was talking about when she said these white labels, because someone said this is how they separate them from each other. So there are 3 of these. I do not have a receipt because, well, have you ever been into a KFC, a McDonald's or a Burger King where they actually keep paper rolls in those machines? Of course you haven't. Those places don't exist. It's the Twilight Zone. So they are $1.99 each, and you get 4 pieces of chicken in each one. So you could argue that that is very expensive, but I don't know how much the sauce costs that they use on these things. These are limited edition, so they're only around to the 23rd of April. Also, I didn't get a meal because I've got to have dinner after this. Sorry, lunch after this with my family anyway. So honestly, this could be an appetite ruiner. It could not be. But this also tickled my fancy. It says barbecue wrap on it, but it's not. This is the flaming mini wrap. So since I knew that I was going to have dinner anyway, I thought that should be enough for me to consider an appetizer. It is Fat Friday after all. It's my guilt-free fat eating food day. But that I bought purely and simply because also it said it was hot. But that's not the purpose of this video. The purpose of this video is to try these new KFC Daredevil bites, for that's what they are. Should have got to that point in the video a lot sooner than now. I'm all over the shop. But at this point I am actually hungry. So KFC Daredevil bites, dare you try. And there's a Daredevil bite meal, but you only get one of these in it. So I'm guessing you would ask them, for the one of your choice. I would like a sweet chili. I am a pussy. I would like a sweet chili Daredevil bite with my Daredevil bite meal. You get a burger with it as well. And I got 500 millilitres of Diet Pepsi only. This isn't Diet Pepsi. That would be all over the floor over there underneath a pile of towels and a hot water bottle, because I'm a clumsy bastard when I'm hungry. So this is actually knockoff supermarket diet lemonade. But First world problems, first world problems. So yeah, these are $1.99 a pop. No idea what this is, but with a 500 milliliter, which I've said before and I'll say again, considering KFC, can we just have like the big massive ones like you get, you know, in North America and shit? Anyone else from other places in North America, tell me how big your drinks are, because I would never go smaller than a large, and a large is 500 ml, which is nothing, absolutely nothing, especially if these are going to be hot. So, KFC Daredevil Bites. Around each one you will see Peri Peri Inferno, then you will see Fiery Buffalo, and then you will see Sweet Chilli. This is the Sweet Chilli. Sweet Chilli is the entry, 1 chili rating. Fiery Buffalo is the, this is a flaming buffalo skull. But probably the only time you'll see a flaming buffalo skull in a chicken restaurant. This is the mid-tier, and then where is it? So that's the Fiery Buffalo. Excuse me, Windy Pops, and I haven't even eaten. I blame the lemonade. And the Piri Piri Inferno, which is 3 chili rating. So I don't generally get out of bed for less than 3 chilies, but I had to give them a try. I absolutely had to give them a try. I'm not liking this. I know it's the age of everyone has to be green for the sake of being green so they can mark their credentials and hopefully make a few quid off it by idiots shopping there. But I would have preferred if you just had one marked with the actual product. I know that's me whining like a pussy, but it would mean I wouldn't pick up the wrong one. So, Sweet Chili rating. Smells like sweet chili. To be fair, they're quite generous with the sauce. There's 4 chicken bites in each one. Let's get a bit of a coating. Let's get my fork in a place where I can actually take a massive cake whole bite. You're not helping me here. Also, they don't give you a fork, so how exactly you would eat these in a car, I do not know. But there you go. Sweet Chili rating. It's your normal KFC chicken bites. I do like KFC chicken. I'm not saying it's the best quality chicken in the world. I'm not saying their food is anything other than garbage fast food chicken. I don't care. I like it. It has that little sweet smell. It does smell of sweet chili. So we're not expecting this to be hot. So let's give this a go. It's very nice. It's a very nice sweet chili. In fact, I would argue it's a bit too sweet. Again, first world problems if your sweet chili sauce is too sweet. But I'm used to sweet chili sauce not being that sweet. Asda have one in their curry section, a little pot you buy for 50p like that. I don't know why I'm showing like that with my fork hand. And that's actually really quite strong. That's a 3 chili rating, which is a lot more than this. But that is, it's got a sweet chili taste, but it's a little bit sharp. This is really sweet. However, it has just a little bit tickled the back of my lips. It is very nice. I like that. I like that a lot. Should probably wipe my mouth because otherwise we're just going to get sauce around the top of the straw. Palate cleanse. That is very, very nice. That is very nice. Tiny little tickle on the back of my lips. Excuse me. That's nothing to do with how hot it is. That's just because remnants of illness. And it wants you to know that by being persistent. Yeah, that's very nice. I would offer that to someone who has no tolerance to heat whatsoever. That's the Piri Piri, so make sure we get these in sequence. But yeah, it tastes like sweet chili. A very sweet chili, as I just mentioned. I don't necessarily have it that sweet. And no back of the throat, no tongue, no nothing. Just a little bit on the back of the lips. So this would be Fiery Buffalo. See white stick. Honestly, this is the best system you've got, KFC, is it? I can imagine that many people, if they bought all of them like me, have fucked up the sequence of doing this. Smells like buffalo wings. I know that because I've had buffalo wings very, very recently. And it's got that kind of... See, I don't want to lean it forward and show you it because I don't want the sauce to come pissing out. I've already lost my bloody Pepsi. It's got that orangey brown buffalo wing you know, colour to it. To be fair, actually, I always worry that they don't put enough sauce in these things, but it's alright. Maybe use gravity as your friend and turn them upside down when you get back for a bit, so it recoats them. But look, that's a decent amount of sauce over each and every bite. So buffalo wing is traditionally sort of around about the 2 chili rating, heat rating, isn't it? So 2 tiers in a bucket. That first one, it just made me absolute ravenous. Definite upgrade in heat there. Definite. Taste, whoa. Yeah, straight to the back of the throat. That's not bad. I've had buffalo sauce very, very recently. That tastes like a good, decent buffalo sauce. To be fair, KFC's a chicken restaurant. If they can't do a decent buffalo sauce, then what has the world come to? That's a nice, strong tasting buffalo sauce. Back of the lips, end of my tongue's gone. Little tickle down the back of my throat, little tickle down the back of my throat. Actually, I can feel it down the back of my throat. But again, we're not, when I, you know, try to explain these things to you, we're not in curry temperature heat, you know, warnings. So if I say a little tickle at the back of my throat and I've just had a vindaloo, that's a massive tickle compared to this. But you know what I mean. But that's very nice. That's very nice. Oh, and it steps up a bit. Mmm. That is very nice indeed. Excuse me, I'm a pig. This is better than the sweet chili. Not just because it's hotter. Again, you're not going to need a fire extinguisher. But the sauce, I think I'm gonna commit myself here and say, buffalo sauce is a better sauce. Even, you know, taking the heat, you know, chili rating out of the equation, it's a better tasting sauce than sweet chili. Mmm, and you've nailed it, KFC. I'm liking this very much. I like it a lot. Mmm. Right. Sweet chili, nice entry level, sweet. Not particularly hot. You are aware there's a little heat in it. Definite step up with the buffalo, but what a very nice tasting buffalo sauce. And obviously it just worked out that there are 4 chunks of chicken in each one of these pots, which means you're paying 50p a chunk of chicken. Could that be considered a bit pricey? Probably, but that's the nature of these promotions, isn't it? Palate cleanse. Want a big palate cleanse then, because this, excuse me, that wasn't even a stealth Windy Pops, is the Piri Peri Inferno. This is the one that they market at. Let's see if we can get a picture where you can see it. That's the Piri Peri picture. So obviously it's suggesting that Dave's got a massive case of Windy Pops. No, it's suggesting that you will, which is this one. This is what I mean. Right, you get confusing with your bloody pot, sticker aside or not. Or maybe that's just me, because I approach this problem in my life with hunger. Right, this is the one that you are going to be aware you've eaten. Very more darker colour than the buffalo sauce. Yeah. It's Peri Peri, it's not Piri Piri. No, it's Piri Piri. I always confuse the two. It smells, yeah, it smells like there's spice in it. I can safely say I could do the smell test, I think, between all of these. But that's pointless now because I've tried them and I know which ones are which, so. That smells like there's some heat in it. Let's coat this up in the sauce all over his dead brethrens. Right. Piri Peri Daredevil Bite chicken sauce from KFC, you should be hot. I'm hoping you're hot. You have definite potential. Yeah. Yeah, there's some heat there actually. Straight to the back of my throat. Absolute straight to it. Again, not curry hot. Definite, you know, straight to the back of my throat. Now it's coming down towards the front of my mouth far quicker than the buffalo did, with a bit more intensity, and back of my lips are gone. However, it's got a very, very zesty, citrusy taste. I was not expecting that back of my throat then. This is a builder. Mmm. Ooh. That's because it went down the wrong hole partially. This is a builder. This is a keeper. Excuse me. Palate cleanse. That's very, very nice. That's really nice. Now, there's a definite sort of zesty, citrusy taste. I'm definitely tasting lemon. I really am. I don't know if it's in there, and that's my brain playing a trick on me. But, I mean, it's citrusy for sure. And it's hot. It's not curry hot, but my throat is very much aware that I've had this. And even though there is a sort of citrusy, zesty taste, there's a kind of bitter taste to it as well, but in a good way. Because I do like a bitter, strong tasting hot sauce. That's really nice. Mmm. A little bit runny. That's the worst sentence I've ever said. Right. Winner. Of all these, not just because of its heat, was again, it's not nuclear. You'd probably be able to handle this fine. Honestly, you'd probably be able to handle this fine. But for someone like KFC, you know, that's a level of heat I wasn't expecting. And it's really nice. It's engulfed my entire mouth now, but I can still, and like I said, it's weird. You've got that balance of a kind of bitter, hot sauce taste, but the initial, like, zestiness, that's weird. I mean, maybe I should look up what peri peri sauce is. Maybe that's what it's supposed to do. Tongue is burning now as well. This is the clear winner, excuse me. I'm going to finish my second chunk of these today. Mmm. Mmm. Best one. Palate cleanse. What a pleasant Fat Friday this has been. I've thoroughly enjoyed this. We are going to rate these. Sweet chili. Doesn't really matter what part I hold up now, does it? Because, you know, sweet chili. It's an entry-level sauce. It is sweet. It is chili. It is very lacking in the heat. For someone who has no tolerance of heat whatsoever, Windy Pops, give it a go. Recommend it. That, you know, sweet chili, and it's not hot. Definite Fiery Buffalo. That's got a kick. Definite kick. Excuse me, I'll be a pig. Definite kick. If you don't have a massive tolerance to heat, I would recommend you try that. Obviously, I've got all three in my palate at the moment, with cleanses aside or not. So I'm probably experiencing a little bit more heat than you probably would if you just stuck to one of these. But yeah, definite, you know, this is the third. Buffalo, excuse me, just in case you didn't believe me. Buffalo is the second. This is the best by a country mile. This is absolutely fantastic. Where's the sticker? Piri Peri Inferno. It's a 3 chili rating. I'm quite surprised they've only ranked it in at 3. But yeah, I can still feel it in my lips. I can still feel it at the back of my throat. And I can still feel it on my tongue. Tastes absolutely fantastic. The bitterness of a hot sauce, but with a really, like, big zesty kick at the start. Again, I don't know if that's a peri peri thing. By all means, let me know back down below. And maybe I'm just inserting shit into it that's not there, because I never said I was a master chef or anything like that. But I would recommend Looks better if you can see them like that. I would recommend all of them if you want to have an interesting experience in one go. Possibly do it like I did it as a meal itself and not have one as a separate or side dish per one. Are they worth £2? Not really, but this is how these places work, isn't it? And this is how their promotions work. And yeah, so, but also, are you going to make it yourself? No, you're not. So it's worth £2 in that sense. The only thing, first world problems, I would like to say is, again, you know, I understand the planet and shit like that. That's why we've got these fucking god awful cardboard straws. Particularly when I'm hungry, just make an individual pot for each one. Whatever you don't use, you can use them when they come back next year. Because let's be honest, cardboard doesn't go off, does it? Anyway, so KFC Daredevil bites, interesting. I quite like them. Definitely the Piri Piri one, that has heat. I mean, if you just want to go for heat, just go straight for that one. But honestly, I've really enjoyed these. Well played, KFC. Well played. I'm dying my own celebration here. Certainly better than your previous Nashville Hot and whatever that honey barbecue one was. If it was a honey barbecue, I don't know, because they were disappointing. But these, especially the Peri Peri, I definitely wholeheartedly recommend. Anyway, as always, I'd love to know what you think, especially if you've had these, because I'm assuming they've been knocking around for a week. And if you want to have them, get your ass to KFC before the 23rd of April, because that's when the promotion is over. And thank you very much for. I'm generally feeling a little bit of heat here. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you later.